I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them!
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens! Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
all's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. We're going to Baldur's Gate, the city of 1 in a million chances, splendor and squalor. Anything could happen. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. Don't touch me.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? The girl has left. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Hast thou other business?
trust no one.
Don't be shy. What a charmer.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Someone there?
ain't good looking.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible. Yeah, I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you.
Worm's Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
What are you calling this?
As long as you stop talking and start walking right now.
And cheerful.
Look where she's
There is so much wrong with that name.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
That's why we need to walk just
Nowhere
a
else to
little
go,
more.
you heartless sod.
It's not my problem.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the Guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Dennis will still about, Martha. At least here we stand a chance. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
With pleasure.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
Never a dull moment.
Threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
to get me started.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
There is so much wrong with that name.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop? You want to see dribbles this window.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens. Baldur'S, stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful
The flaming fists are supposed... Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldur'S. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I'm not paid to debate with...
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. But you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly, ruins the whole bunch.
The Manic will deal with it. Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Young lady, shut
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? Stay here in Rivington. They're a danger
I
to
prefer
all.
my company. Extraordinary.
We've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Danger to all of us.
We've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes.
Still
That's
breathing,
an order.
despite everything.
Protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
But I'm not a thief. Am I? Wish I could ask Mole.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Would I try to fool a Sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
So don't make trouble.
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
How about in those stacks of hay?
You've had worse ideas, Mercon. A lot worse.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
Parker's got in his crate?
I don't know. Lunch?
Nah. I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye. How come all the grown-ups look at me sideways?
Because they think you're a thief, Mercon. Duh.
But I'm not a thief. Am I? Wish I could ask Mole.
Donations? Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Let's see what you've got. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flames. What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
Here we are, Griselda.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Every road
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Hey, remember in Moonrise?
When Alfira sang us that song.
You made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything. We've lost so many.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy. I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Can a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Saul. I'm sure you did.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. Tensions. That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
I'm sure you did.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Go on. Oh, yes. Yay!
Even if we only have tankers of river water.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Oh, I think he won't help himself this season. Well, I guess he better get well. And soon.
So many more could have survived if we... died.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worm's Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
What was that? Are you all right? Well, you're still talking, so you can't be that bad. What happened here? What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Can't give up now.
Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
going to be done. No such luck.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. 1 foot.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolute. The cultists assaulted the gate. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
See it. It's up there and we're down here.
Just a little more. 1 foot in front of the other.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
Anything you want for supper. All the dreams you've done.
Some king and style walking right now.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Free for the taking. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. I just want a little look.
Nearly there now.
You're going to
You can see the
have
city.
all refugees.
Up on the hill.
Just like that.
We had an
Unfortunate incident involving a child's fingers.
They attacked a child.
Costumes don't
He wants to
rule,
taste
Dad.
monsters.
The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying to work.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. I hope you're good. The red caps got a little too excited when the last one nicked himself. Ooh. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Ooh, a circus! How I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws!
Mmm. Mmm. You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi is not a charity. Begone! Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see! Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
Drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply indelible.
Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see!
Very best at what you do. I promise.
prizes, found only in the most exotic of planes.
You shall make him
Will the
magnificent.
wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see.
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
All right, all right. I shall stop fussing.
Win prizes, found only in the most exotic of planes.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my
Will
darling.
the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see.
I am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes, found only in the most exotic of planes.
Is someone excited to work on the handsome dragon?
Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see.
Good. You shall make him magnificent, my darling. I know it.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Win prizes, found only in the most exotic of planes.
All right, I shall stop fussing.
All right, what now?
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
Prizes, found only in the most exotic of planes.
Get your shinies and treat them.
Too good.
I think he looks fun. Someone excited to work on the handsome dragon board. Good. You shall make him magnificent, my darling. I know it. Every sail up a set.
You know what that is? It's not right.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Get your shiny.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
I want to have a word.
soon. I promise. Patience is one of few virtues worth holding.
Damn.
You call that a pose? Again. Again!
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is...
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Wahey! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
What? No. Don't you dare. This isn't funny.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect! Patience, patience. You'll get your time to shine. I promise. Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Wahey! Oh, you're all... Oh, well... Who will it be? Who?
on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
This had better be violent, sexy, or both.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
I don't like the kitty. He makes scary. I don't know what that is, Anna. It's not kitty.
We should go for someone.
Prizes found only in the most exotic of plays.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here until now. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
like the kitty. Gina's scary.
Someone who
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not kitty.
Is someone excited to work on the handsome dragonborn?
Win prizes! Found only in the most exotic of planes!
Less than a
Let the kid come.
How many red caps
You're
are
going to
in
hire all the refugees. Just like
See
that.
the city? Up on the hill.
Shit. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Attention!
What to do?
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them!
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Maniac. You're coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens!
I heard you helped a refugee family stay in the home they found. Good for you. As a trader, I'm going to look for a place too. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. away from trapped chests! We need a place to hide any good stuff we find. We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
Don't your rats ask about honest citizens with a maniac.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
Uh-huh.
That's
what are you
why we
calling
need to
this
walk
new
just a
business?
little
One
more.
of
Our red cap cleaners alerted me. Cheap and
Well,
cheerful.
he threw a rock at me and said,
What's the plan? Catchy, right?
but I got his meaning.
Refugees traveling alone. Or any stupid enough. Sorry.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
You know what you need? A ripper of a ballad. Prepare your heart. Nay, your very soul.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here until now. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Yes, yes, yes! Let's do it!
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
You know me too well.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlak do? Where will she be?
Kids, huh? I don't know. How about a really mean goat? But I don't know. Things can change, I guess. I've heard. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you. rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Soldier.
Go on.
If you're happy, I'm happy. Are you happy? Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon. Junks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. You call that a pose? Again. Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
Details.
later, Peanut.
Another. Good. My time comes. I will show you. All of you. No.
Maybe we should go.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars and add blood reeks.
Crimson! Please! Oh, please! Maybe later, Peanut.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Approach, ugly one. Behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas, no, Jack. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Behold, my fury! you worthy. See.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
The city of stone, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Yes, yes, yes! Let's do it!
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
You know me too well.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not any time soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, he...
She's toying with me. What does she want?